In this video, I'm sharing with you the single greatest thing that ever happened to me. And this was the thing that helped me to actually turn my life around from being a junkie, addicted to smoking weed for close to 10 years. From when I was 13, 14 years old, I started smoking weed up until I was 22, almost 23 years old. I've been smoking weed every single day, like a little junkie with my ass on the couch, doing fuck all with my life, to eventually being able to turn my life around, to actually go after the dreams I always had for myself, to become an athlete, get myself into combat sports, kickboxing, into the gym, to work out, to work on my physique and my strength. And I was able to actually run my first marathon recently and to actually move to the other side of the world. And this is something you might have been dreaming about yourself as well. In this video, I'm about to share with you the single greatest thing that happened to me that made me able to actually do so. Because we all have dreams, especially when we are little kids. I wanted to be a professional football player. Later, when I was, I think, like 10, 11 years old, I said to my mama, I'm becoming a businessman. I will be flying the world and doing business all over the world. I was always imagining myself in a suit with a suitcase, like a little suitcase, flying around the world doing business. That was at the time I thought the most coolest thing I could think of. And then I started smoking weed and I let go of all my dreams. I stopped football. I was always doing football and I just stopped. I stopped being the extroverted, happy, enthusiastic person that I was. I actually became more introverted, being inside my own head all the time, thinking, overthinking everything, how people would perceive me, how I should react to other people, how I was carrying myself. I became actually very insecure and I was always in my own head instead of going out there and having fun and enjoying myself and meeting new people. I was always, I would say, socially not available, at least less available than I used to be as a little kid. And what happened to me was that I got to a certain low in my life that I was just not moving ahead anymore. For 3 years I haven't seen any progress. I was living the same life with the same people, doing the same things every week, week after week after week, and I was tired of it. At a certain point I thought by myself, I have to quit smoking weed, because I was very aware of the fact that this was holding me back from actually going after the things I wanted to. And man, this was some right. It's tough, man. It's not easy. If you like to smoke weed and you do this a lot for a long time, your whole vision is gonna change. You think, oh, this is a good thing, I like it, I like the taste of it, I have fun. You probably at a certain point, after 10 years, got yourself into a social circle where it's very normal, where probably everyone around you does the same thing. And that can make it very hard to actually step out of it. It took me 2 years from the point that I wanted to quit smoking weed until the point that I actually succeeded. And I hope with these videos to help you make that a lot easier, because this was actually the greatest thing that ever happened to me, for me to be able to quit smoking weed, to let go of this behavior, but also of this life, to leave this boring and unsatisfying life behind me, and to actually go chase my dreams, right? To actually go after the things I want, actually make something of my life. I thought by myself, the single best thing that I can do is just leave the fucking country, just get out of there, move to the middle of nowhere. Well, at a certain point I thought I might not want to go to the middle of nowhere, but to a new country with new people, new language, new climate. So I chose to go to Colombia, Medellin, where I'm living right now, with a totally different social circle around me. And man, this is so different from the people with whom I used to hang out. I used to hang out with very small-minded people. Life was really hard. We were victims of the system and everything. Everybody was against us, and it was hard to make money. The only way we thought we could make money was by doing some sketchy shit. And right now I'm in a social circle where people believe that actually it's easy to make money, and people do actually make money very easily. And people work out, people are fit, people are creating stuff themselves. I used to be just a consumer. When I was smoking weed every single day, I consumed music, entertainment, movies, food, junk food, alcohol, other drugs, parties, and I wasn't creating anything myself. And right now, being surrounded by entrepreneurs and creators and creative people, I hang out with people who create their own businesses, people who create their own run clubs, their own projects, their own events. Myself, I started creating this YouTube channel to build a community of people who have the same vision as I have, who struggle with the same problem I struggled with, and who want to get the same solution that I found for myself, and to actually go after the dreams you always had and you should still have, and you should go after to make them through, man. Because you can do every single thing that you set your mind to. And that's what I hope you take away from this video. Make sure you quit smoking weed, because I promise, I know where you're at now. I know how it's done. I've been there, I've done that. It feels very comfortable. You feel like your life is good, you feel productive, you feel like you have a good time. But there's so much you miss out on. And I hope to inspire you by telling you about the life I live, by showing you some stuff, to inspire you to leave that boring fucking life behind and to actually go make something of your life. Move to a different country, learn a different language, meet new people, start a new career, maybe start your own business, get into a new sport, challenge yourself, challenge other people. I used to do running by my own a lot. Since I came here, I've been running 3 times a week. Recently, a friend of mine invited me to go make a run club together. I've been running with 7-8 guys, and I was able to run 11 kilometers within an hour in the Medellin mountains. I would say it's quite impressive, because these mountains are no joke. But when I run on my own, I do 10 kilometers and it takes me more than an hour. And when I run with these guys, last time we did 11K within an hour. It's all about surrounding yourself with the right people and challenging each other, and other people help you get up, and you can help other people to push more, right? To actually go after the things you want. So that's it. Enough rant from me. I hope you understand what I mean. If you are interested to actually go after the things you want, just like I am doing, make sure you get yourself a subscription so you won't miss out on any future videos. And then I will say thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.